Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another Red Talk? We saying flawless, bro.
Yo, I'm blessed, family. What are you telling me, man? You good and everything, yeah?
I'm good, bro. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Big up the chat as well, bro. Like people telling me that one of my old videos cooking Liverpool's doing the rounds on Twitter or
The
something like that.
Shankly thing.
Or what? Have you seen it? I ain't even seen that shit.
Yeah, fam. It's when you was talking about Liverpool. No, I'd literally just seen it before we came on. It was you talking about Liverpool having no pull, and you was like, nobody don't care about Shankly and all that. Like when they signed Salah and Mane, they was on the come up. You was like, we was in the Europa League and signed Zlatan and Pogba. So
Mad thing. Yeah, bro. Someone just messaged me in it, but I haven't been on Twitter today, so I haven't seen it, bro. Like that's funny, but that's what I'm saying. Man chat shit, yeah, but it's like, bro, timeless content. You know the way.
Yeah, because I seen it literally about 10 15 minutes before we came on. I seen it. I was like, yo, this guy, but I didn't know if it was an old clip or not. I didn't have a timestamp or
Definitely an
anything
old
on it.
clip. Yeah, definitely an
No
old clip. Let
timestamp
me
on
see
it.
it. Let me open and see if it's on my timeline. That's so funny, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's
Looking
what I
mad
mean.
again,
It's nothing funnier than when I open the timeline and see my own face on there, bro.
And see a clip servicing because obviously it's
Yeah.
the whole Trent situation and the meltdown in the Liverpool fan base from some of them, not all of them, but some of them in regards to him leaving. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, he's a rat and he's this and that, and it's like his contract ran out, or he's running out, and he's going to a better situation. I don't see why he's a snake or why he's a rat. You can be upset about him leaving because you think he's a quality player, which I also believe as well. That totally understandable, but he's a snake. Who did he snake? What was that mean? Who did
I
he
don't
snake?
know. It depends though, innit?
Who did he snake?
Do you know what I'm saying? I
I
don't
blame
know.
I blame the ownership. You should never let a player, one of your better players, come down to six months of his contract, 2 or 3, 4 months of his deal. You know what it is? But that's their lookout. I'm all for it because it's Liverpool and it's effing. But yeah, it's like you can be upset about him leaving. 110%. I hear that. Because people, who did he snake? He chose not to sign a new deal. Like you mentioned, Liverpool ain't Real Madrid. He's going to a better situation.
Absolutely, he is. Do you know what I mean? He absolutely is.
Like he might have shot himself in the foot with it means more and all that stuff. That I kind of get. That isn't ideal, but
this is what I'm saying. People are going to be, bro. Listen, people are going to be running it up now.
But this is why, as a footballer, it's like you have to be very careful when you're celebrating and you're doing this. But how many players have we seen do this or say they're not leaving and then all of a sudden they leave? You need to realize like loyalty in football is very, very. There's very little of it anymore. No matter if you come through the academy and you're from the play, like him being a Scouser, born and bred. It's Real Madrid at the end of the day. He's seen that. I was like, look at the ballers they have there and look what's going on over there. Why would you not leave? If I'm advising him, I'm saying go to Real Madrid. What are you doing? It's Real Madrid. And the thing
100%,
is, even if you fall off.
There's ways of doing it though.
Yeah, that's true. But he's gone like I said, the only thing is doing this and keep but he kept Stormy ain't disrespecting.
He just hasn't said anything. He hasn't disrespected Liverpool. He's just gone out quietly, but then
he's done his business.
But they'll still find a way to see that as betrayal as well. Because almost
because fans love playing victim.
I know, but sometimes not saying anything is as bad as you get me. Sometimes
okay, Red. So let's say hypothetically he goes October, November, or January because he can talk to them. I'm leaving for Real Madrid. I love Liverpool. Some fans will be like, "Hey, I respect that." There's other fans who will be like, "Nah."
But the reason why he didn't say nothing is because he knew he was leaving. You know the ones, and he was shook. That's why. That's the real truth. Like, why were you saying like he did it for the fans? He did it for himself. Because if he came out and he said, "Yo, listen, guys, I love the club, yeah, but you know what I mean? The opportunity was too good to turn down. I love Liverpool. I'm a Liverpool fan. I've won everything I needed to win here, and I wanted a new challenge." And that they would have said, "Bro, suck your mum, bro."
See, some of them would have said that, and that's my point. Whether he said anything or he stayed quiet, there's gonna be a section of
no, but I'm saying he stayed quiet because he knew he was gonna get cooked, bro. Like, so I can't give him credit for staying quiet because like that was the easiest thing to do.
You know what? It's one of them. It's like whatever he did, he was gonna receive criticism. If he stays, big up to my guy Lex. If he stays quiet, he's getting the criticism receives now. If he comes out at the start of the season or in January and goes, I'm leaving, I'm going to Real Madrid, he would get criticized. To me, I'd look at it and go, have you performed on the pitch this season for us? Yes. You've contributed to us winning the Premier League because they're going to win the league. And you've contributed to us winning prior to this Premier League, Champions League, etc., etc. It's like, yeah, it sucks because you don't want to lose a player of that caliber. Blame your board. Because I want to see this energy of Van Dijk and Salah leave. That's why. If one of them leaves, I actually think Van Dijk will stay. I think Salah will go. So I want to see this energy. Obviously, I hope all three of them leave just to see the fallout. But we know what it is.
Yeah. But Liverpool fans on talks were saying he's worse than Michael Owen. Bro, Michael Owen never went directly to Manchester United from Liverpool. You know them ones. Like, he didn't. Like, and like, brother, like, this is what I'm saying. These men will say one thing, but when it all falls down, yeah, Trent's black, innit? It's long for him.
Hey, insert Sol Campbell meme here. They despise Michael Owen, though. What is it for? Where does their hate? Is it because he joined us?
Yeah, even though he went to other clubs before that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to think. Has there been another player? Yeah, there's not been another player.
Remember, Sol Campbell said, yeah,
go on,
that there's other men that have done shit, but like, it's like, why you saying fuck me for kind of thing? Word to 50, blood. Like, this is what it is, bro. Like, it's because you're black. Bro. You're black. You're not allowed to do that.
With Sol Campbell, though, man did the advert as well. You're not helping yourself.
Yeah, man, but he done that after because he said, you know what, they hate me. I might as well play on it. Like, that was Sol Campbell's thing, though.
Leading to the gimmick. I would. Leading to the gimmick. They gonna hate you anyway. It's like, yo, was it the successful, like with the Sol Campbell thing? Was it smart for you to go from Spurs to Arsenal? Yes. It worked out for you. You won multiple Premier Leagues, you won the FA Cup, etc., etc., played for England, all that stuff. Why would you not? Why would you not? But yeah, the Michael Owen thing is it can't solely because of us, because they really despise him. Liverpool fans, but yeah, we'll see the fallout with this. But I think any Liverpool fan would have known. I think Trent was the one that was out of three of them was always going to leave, because the noise was way too loud about Real Madrid for the longest, and adding the fact that they actually need a right back. Carvajal coming towards the end, and this is a Real Madrid move. When a top player is available on a free, it's like the Kylian Mbappe thing. It's literally a mirror. There was so much noise surrounding him before he actually went there.
Yeah, the Mbappe thing was crazy to the point where PSG were like, right, we're not giving you your, because he was the loyalty bonus. They said, fuck that loyalty. Bam, how you gonna get paid a loyalty bonus to leave? It's mad. That don't even make no sense. Man said, you ain't getting that money. I think PSG still ain't paid that. You know what I mean? I hear it though.
It's one of them. Is you gotta do correct business. Like I said, I'm still in shock that they allowed his deal to, not only his, Van Dijk and Salah, to roll down so low. Like 24 months to go, you renewing them. Don't let players, even if, because you get a fee for him, even if you wanted to go, it's like, all right, you get 70 million, 80 million, 100 million, whatever the case may be. I think that's what makes it worse as well. 100%. That's what makes it worse.
Yeah, the freeness is what's crazy, especially in a time right now where homegrown players are premiums. You know, them ones there. We're looking at our players and saying, yo, if we sell homegrown, it enables us to sign XYZ. If he even left in January for like 25 mil, it's still worth more than 25 mil. And he would have got a medal anyway. Like, you know them one.
That's true. That's true. Did they not offer 25 M's? They put in a bid for him, right?
Madrid, I don't think they did. In January. Bid in,
was it not official?
I don't think they put in an official bid, but there was talk that because of an injury or something, they might be tempted to go in early to sign him.
Yeah, because it's like I remember the whole conversation with Carragher and Sky Sports, and he was talking about, oh, it's an insult and did. You put yourself in this position. Liverpool did that. Trent, been a Liverpool player and is still a Liverpool player. Offer him a deal, and it's not even like it's the Van Dijk and Salah thing where he's older and you might worry about him falling off. Look at his age; he's only 26 now. So you're talking 24 years old, and he had 2 years left on his deal, and you don't go, hey, you know what? Let's add an extension to that just in case. And it's like people, because there's one of the last comments about, he should have signed a deal. Why does Trent have to sign a deal? I don't get it. It's like when people call players greedy, like whatever you want to value yourself at in terms of weekly wage, if you can get that, get that. I don't see what he's done wrong here like that. Apart from, like I said, the whole when he's celebrating, that is it. It means more. Oh, man got caught up in the emotion, man. He'll never walk alone and all that. And look at that. You lot leaving him to walk alone. Crazy work. Yeah. Crazy work.
Bro, that's mad.
Yeah, Trent apparently turned. I heard this too, and I heard it was big money as well. I heard it was all 300K, 325K. Yo, you lot just ain't it. That's what it is.
Because apparently he's getting about 220 at Real Madrid, but they'll pay him the money up front. He'll get the fat signing on fee.
He'll get the fat signing on fee. There's still a chance of an increase because if he's successful there, it won't be his only deal. And he's playing at Real Madrid.
Yeah, because even the signing on fee, they might say to him, we'll give you 20 million, but they might give it over the duration 4 years. So we'll just give you 5 million up front. You know them way there, like. So
it's like we're all taking that deal.
He's laughing.
People are mad. People get mad that it's like 99.9% of us and not over 1% being scouse and taking that deal. If you're advising him and you're like, right, you could stay at Liverpool where Salah's contract's up in the air, Van Dijk's contract's up in the air. We know FSG don't buy like that. They ain't really trying to dominate. There's no dynasty. Or you can go to Real Madrid where even if it goes wrong, the attempt and the intent is always to be there. Like, well, yeah, like Carvajal ain't gonna be around forever.
He's not gonna be around forever, but when Carvajal's fit, you would assume that he's gonna play.
Yeah. And you know what? You sit it out and wait. Cool. Because Trent's not the only quality player on their bench. Gula don't get minutes like that. We see Modric on the bench now.
There's talk of Arda and also Endrick both being unhappy with minutes and wanting to move on, and that was only yesterday.
Well, that could happen, of course, because I was saying this in particular about Gula. What team in Europe does he not get major minutes for? He gets major minutes for everybody. But you're at Real Madrid. That's what it is. But we see Tchouaméni and Camavinga on the bench at times. You see Tchouaméni playing out of position. You see Camavinga playing at fullback, etc. Like that. Like, that's what it is there. 100%. Like, Valverde don't be playing every single game. Like, it might not be a Rodrigo or Bellingham. When you're at, I think people have forgotten what it's like being a top quality team with quality players. You don't play every week. Manchester United was like that. When we was at our very best, in particular with the 4 strikers, even though we're not in that era, them man didn't play every week. Cole, York, Sheringham, and Ollie did not play each and every week. There was rotation.
Yeah, they didn't. You're right.
Yeah. So, like, that's where it stems from. For me, I'm going Madrid and being like, all right, let me go be a part of this. And then here's the thing is, there's a safety net. Because if we lose Real Madrid because it doesn't go well, if Liverpool don't pick him up, guess what? Somebody going to pick him up. Let's say it goes wrong over the next 2-3 years and he's 29 day and Trent's available for cheap. You're telling me that a team ain't going to look at it and go, all right, let's bring Trent in. Of course they are. Even if it's not necessarily Liverpool. Players have gone to Real Madrid, it's not worked out. I'd go me. Safety net. Stay at Liverpool to do what? This buy to sell model. Nah.
It's facts. You're not lying. You're not lying, bro. Like, Liverpool, that's the thing. The thing is, if he did leave Liverpool, and it was a thing where, well, we know it's a thing where if he turned around and he talked about like the club's ambition and stuff, even the fact that they got a brand new manager in and they never gave him no players, like, it's clear that Liverpool ain't got the ambition to compete with a team like Real Madrid. So it's not even like it would be unreasonable or it's not understandable. My main issue is the fact that he goes for free. That's it. I don't have problem with anything else. Do you get it?
I get that. No, I fully hear what you're saying with that. And then with him going for free, I look at the board. You're stupid for. How you let an asset at this magnitude? And it's not just one. It's not just 2, it's 3 of them. Arguably, they're 3 best players, 3 most important players. If you want to add Alisson into that, that's cool. Let's say 3 of the 4. And you let them all potentially be available for free. I've never seen nothing like it. Tells you the ambition of the club. To let Van Dijk, Salah, Andrew. No, City wouldn't do that. City wouldn't let De Bruyne or Aguero and Vincent Kompany, for example, all be down to the last 6 months of their deal. Wouldn't happen. Same way we wouldn't do it at our best. Same way Arsenal wouldn't do that at their very best. Same way with Real Madrid, Barcelona, the list goes on. Inter Milan, AC Milan. Like, no, it tells you all you need to know. Bring it in a new manager, like you said, and offer him nothing. That goes to show. But he can't come out and say that because the fans will be like, oh, you being greedy, and all this type of stuff. But there's fans who will have that same criticism. Just understand what you are. Your board want to nick a major trophy here and there. There's no intent to dominate. And they're capable of, especially in this weak era of the Premier League, where there's not really a standout and everybody else around you is rebuilding. Yeah. Shout out to Muntsman. Yeah, I've seen the Munts crash out some of it. Big up.
I ain't even seen it yet, bro. I've literally been Been working all day, but bro, I'm gonna get to it though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
and Monty's response to it, I understood. Like when he was talking about, he's basically saying, don't tell me I can't be annoyed about it. I didn't watch the full thing, only the clip. Don't tell me that. And I get that. If United lost a player of that caliber, I'd be unhappy about it. But then I know where to direct my anger. Hey, board, how have you let this happen?
Yeah.
How have you give him the position of power for him to? We don't even get money for him.
Yeah, it's true though. That's what I mean. Like when it got to the point, yeah, that's the only thing you can look at. When it got to the point where it looked like he weren't signing, you should have offered man an ultimatum and started to kind of force him out and say, you know what, all right, cool. Well, then you have to leave, innit? The only way that hasn't happened is if he's given them the impression that maybe he was gonna stay and he's blindsided them. But I don't believe that was the case. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that.
Even worse, they've been blindsided by man. No, that makes it even worse.
I know, but I don't believe that was the case. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't believe that was the case.
Yo,
man. I don't believe it whatsoever. I genuinely believe, that it's one of them things where he was just as quiet with them as he was with the fans. Like he just ain't really said nothing. You know what I'm saying?
It's so amateur. It's amateur. It's like your little brother or little cousin playing FM and they just playing the game and don't do contract renewals. And then you click on the game and you're like, yo, why have you not done no contract renewals? Why are all your best players in talks with other clubs? So I didn't know how to do that. It's extremely novice, like absolute amateur move. And you've done it with all three, which lets us know, hey, this is purposeful. We'll just kind of be like, all right, we've won the Prem. Let's see what happens. Hopefully they stay. Because like you said, issue them an ultimatum so you get some money. I think fans would be more understanding. And then they would be like, all right, he didn't want to sign, so we had to let him go. But even letting him get down to a year of his contract's a problem. 2 years. It's like, come on, man. This is Trent. This is Van Dijk. This is Salah. The players who... It's not even like it's players who you're banking on potential. Or you're like, okay, are you going to deliver for us? These players who have delivered for you in the past. So it's like, why would you not? Even if they fall off, then you get bread. Big up Matisse every single time as well. I don't understand. I don't get the play because you're not going to go and replace them.
The mad thing about it for me is Trent got offered more money at Liverpool. Obviously, he's going to get more money at Real Madrid because Liverpool wouldn't have given him like a signing on fee because he's already their player. It would have just been an extension. So maybe the 20 million signing on fee, he was never getting at Liverpool, but he was getting more money in salary. I don't know how much that would have added up to. Probably not 20 mil. Do you know what I'm saying? So there will be money involved, but also there will be ambition, and also there'll be fresh start. Also there'll be curiosity. He's a young youth. Do you know what I'm saying? Really. And Jude's over there, and he's probably saying, "Yo, you know what? It's lit.
It's lit. My brethren over there.
Yeah,
and you know them by the close.
There'll be curiosity. You know, there'll be curiosity. He'll be looking at it and saying, "Yo, like." I wonder what it's like. So I completely understand why he's going. And I don't really think anyone, even Liverpool fans, don't understand why he's leaving, blood, if they're being rational. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then a lot of them are not being rational. You know why? Emotions all over the place.
I don't know. If they ended up getting 50 million for argument's sake for Trent, I don't think the narrative's the same.
No, because they've got some form of bread, but it's where losing a player of this caliber.
I think the freeness is what exacerbates the whole situation, bro.
He scouts, it means more. But you mentioned an interesting point there in regards to that's what he said. Like that one's gonna stick.
Yeah, around. It means more. So they're gonna say, yeah, does it really?
More. And here the thing is, you made a point about like the money and things of that nature, and they're saying he got offered more potentially at Liverpool, and that's another thing that we're excluding. Because let's say it was AC Milan he was going to, you are not anywhere near the caliber of Liverpool, and they're on the build, they're on the move up, but they offered him more money. Let's say they offered him 400k a week, hypothetically. All the conversation would be, oh, he's moving for the money. But now he's moving for ambition. It's a problem. So you can't win. If you move for the money, you're greedy. You don't really care about sport. He's going for ambition because you could argue that he's getting more weekly wage at Liverpool. He's not getting 350, 320.
Do you know what I mean? Even if he gets more money overall at Real Madrid, he's going to a club, that competes for every trophy available every single season, Like Liverpool aren't that club. Like Liverpool had a good run under Jurgen Klopp, but even under Jurgen Klopp, in 9 years, like It's not
they
like
won
they
two
were.
majors.
Yeah, they won 2 majors.
Two majors, two of the big trophies they won in that 9 years.
Yeah, like they wasn't competing for every available trophy for 9 years straight. It wasn't that. They had, I think, 3 seasons in that time where they done really well. Do you know what I'm saying? It might not even be 3 seasons. It might be 2. I don't know. But the point is, yeah, Real Madrid is a different level. It's a level up. It is.
And that's it. But we're not sat here praising him for his ambition. We're not sat here saying, okay, you're taking less money weekly to go and compete. But if you was taking more money to take a step down or steps down, it'd be an issue. You can't win. People go complain, so do what you want. Madrid are favorites for the Champions League every year. They aim to win the Liga and the Copa del Rey every year. Even when it goes wrong, they aim to go and get the best. No way are they letting 3 of their best players go on a free or even potentially go down. It's never going to happen where Modric, Tchouaméni, and Vinicius Jr. are all down to the last 6 months of their deal. Never happening.
100%.
Never in a million years.
Bro, you know what? I don't know who's doing it. I don't know if it's Real Madrid, bro. Is it like who leaked this Trent stuff now? Anyway, the timing's a bit mad as well because it's like it's international break. But it's international break. Like they don't need to tell us this now. Couldn't they just wait till the end of the season? Like,
nah, man, I need the miseries and the tears right now for this long, man. Nah, I'm glad. I'm happy they ran it, man. They should have ran this earlier.
Obviously, it's not going to, but this could have been like a little, you know what I mean? This could have caused a bit of friction and maybe like derailed like the last bit of their season. Did you get it? They've just left 2 cup competitions, yeah.
Exactly, Rants. They derailed
doing this. Luckily, they got
it themselves.
Imagine if they were 4 points clear at the top of the league and this happens now. Like, brother, they could have ended up like dying and bottling the league as well. It's a bit mad, like.
Yo, they derailed the season themselves. It's over, man. You know what I'm saying? Their house was on fire, and then someone's come up to them and said, "Yeah, you're not got fire insurance." That's what this is. That's what this is.
That's crazy.
It's already burnt to the ground, man. You mentioned it. They went out 2 cup competitions. They go win the league. It's over. It's over. It's a wrap.
Yeah, facts. No, that's actually mental.
The show's over, man. It's over. It's a
fuck yeah, no, man.
But I'm glad it got leaked early because they actually genuinely thought he was going to stay.
I don't know. I don't know a lot of Liverpool fans that thought they were keeping him.
Nah, they had the hopium, man. They had the Kool-Aid, man. You know, like Arsenal in the league, it's the same thing.
Fuck me, that's crazy, you know.
I love it, fam. It's great.
So yeah, they're saying Romano and Ornstein got it from a Spanish outlet. But yeah, bro, it's cool. Yeah, they have won the league already. But at the same time, bro, it's one of them ones where the timing's still not great.
It's not ideal, but it's because they've already won the league and they're not competing for anything. It's like, all right, cool. Like, that's what it is. It's like it don't really like if they was in a legitimate title race and the team was close to them or they're chasing someone down, maybe. But is he not injured till the end of the season as well?
Who?
Because he got injured, Trent. Because he got injured against. He got injured.
It might be serious as well, isn't it?
Could be serious. So he could have played his last game anyway. So this is perfect timing. You don't even have to face the crowd because what would the atmosphere be like? Would he get booed at Anfield? Does he go over?
They were saying that, bro. Apparently, they were saying in the comments that he could get booed at the parade and them things there, bro. Maybe you won't even go. Man, just run me my medal, innit? Give it to my mum and that.
For me, if I go to the parade, I'm sat on the back of the coach. Yeah,
this is mental.
It's crazy. It does seem very self-sabotage-ish because they've not even been linked to no right backs.
Bro, there's so much about this. This is crazy.
They've not been linked to no right backs. I've never seen this happen to a Champions elect ever, where it's like you're losing players like this. It's March, and you're losing players like this. So I'm looking at it going, it don't make no type of sense.
Yeah, it's not an ideal situation for Liverpool going into next season as well, because they're going to have a lot of rebuilding to do.
Massive rebuild. Even if they would have kept those 3, they would have had to have a massive rebuild. So now you take those away. It's like, like Kanate's deal, they're saying he's got, a year left, I think, a year and a half, something like that. Does he stay? Does he go? Their over attackers really outside of Gakpo are terrible, let's be honest. Jota, Nunes, Diaz, Chiesa. So they have to rebuild their midfield's light. As also, they need a left back. They need a centre back regardless. So Where does Alisson stay? He's obviously gets linked to Saudi on a regular basis. Like it's all hands on deck for them. They're not the only ones, but their rebuild is going to be crazy. Like ours is. Chelsea are going to go again. Like, so we'll see what's what. It's going to be interesting though.
Nah, facts, man, because Virgil's not guaranteed to stay. Salah keeps doing the mind games in the press. Bro, next season might be mad for them, you know.
It could be it could be glorious,
them, bro. Like that could be a mad fall from grace.
I can't wait, especially if those three leave as well.
Yeah,
I need that. Bring me that. Trent's gone. Like I said, all jokes aside, I think Salah leaves, but I think Van Dijk stays. But that's still a massive rebuild because then who do you go and get? You need to, like we said, there's talks of Nunez leaving, talks of Diaz leaving. Jota seems like he's falling off a cliff. Chiesa's not been included at all. So it's literally just Gakpo. So you have to implement, like, even if they would have kept Salah there looking for a striker and a left winger anyway, starters. So now you're looking for a whole new front three if he leaves. Does Kanate then leave if Van Dijk decides to leave? Does that make him go, why am I going to stick around if the captain's not here? Does that impact them going forward, going to get new players? When they're talking to players, hey, them man going to be there. Yeah,
there could well be a snowball effect. Because when you're at a club and the best players are leaving,
it's an awful sign.
Yeah.
Who wants to join that? That's just in general in life. If you go into a new job and you go, all right, all of your top guys or three of your top guys are leaving, why am I joining here? Be like, something's off if everybody's deciding to leave and jump shit. But now Trent's gone, so yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, 100%.
They probably have good one. Okay.
Yeah, to answer this, to be honest, everyone can talk about data till the cows come home, yeah. The quality of players just ain't really out there. I'll be real. I think Trent, yeah, like we've seen it with Conor Bradley, yeah, that like it's not going to be mad hard to replace Trent in terms of like for right back duties. Cool, you might lose the creativity that he gives, but defensively and that you're not missing nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? But
that's the key part.
Someone like Virgil and someone like Mo Salah, they're in areas where it's a bit different, especially Salah, where so much of his game is linked to his numbers, yeah? It's like trying to replace those, data ain't helping you replace Salah's numbers, bro. They're just not.
You're not getting one person to replace Salah. That's multiple.
No,
you're getting someone. You're getting someone to join. To let's say he leaves, you're bringing in a right winger, but then you're also bringing in a striker to then try and replace his numbers. And with Trent defensively, we know he's not the best. It's him going forward because he helps Salah so much. He helps the team so much in terms of creativity because they don't have a lot. When you look at their team in regards to who are the actual creative outlets, like you've got Gakpo, could argue Jota, of course Salah, Trent. McAllister's not really his game, even though he's a good player. Gravenberch has been great this season. That's not really his game. Szoboszlai, defensive 10. He's all off the ball stuff, but he isn't really a creative outlet. So, and of course, systems matter. But I think don't underestimate, as good as Liverpool's recruitment's been, don't underestimate the difficulty of replacing those three.
But this is what I'm saying. I think
don't underestimate that. Even if they go get adequate.
Sometimes you need to understand that certain players can't be directly replaced.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I'd say that they almost all fall into that category. You can't directly replace Trent, but you can get a very solid attacking right back that can give you stuff that Trent hasn't given you. Do you know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna replace the free kicks and the long passing. But it's not something that you need to replace. Do you know what I mean? Like those are luxury for his skill set, but they're not the be all and end all.
Yeah, it's all about who you get surrounding that. Like, how do you change it? Because when you're facing Liverpool, that's a problem. And when you're thinking, you're like, all right, right hand side. You're not thinking of just Salah. You're thinking, okay, Salah and Trent. How do we stop Trent playing? How do we stop Salah playing? Like in terms of from an offensive standpoint. So it's tough for them. Like I rate Conor Bradley. I think he's a good player. Like don't get misunderstood. He's no Trent, but do I think he's a good right back? Yes. But I think him playing week in, week out, you will see what Trent gives you, which Conor Bradley can't. which then adds to it because going forward ain't really his bag like that.
Yeah. No, I hear it. You know what I mean? So now, big up everyone inside. Man, saying Liverpool cutting costs, saving money. Well, you think that owners are doing the Ineos thing, blood? Because boy, Salah's on big money. He's already on like 300 and something, I think. Virgil will be on decent money, and Trent would have been on decent money, but also he would have wanted even more.
Yeah, that's true. But
he
then
would have
think
wanted
about
up to 300k, blood. As a
but
right.
if you add in transfer fees and then the wages of new players, they're probably a similar amount.
Maybe, but do you know what I'm saying? If Liverpool are looking at it that if we can get these wages off the book, it means that we can put down some big money for specific players that we really want. Different ball game.
Who did they go and get? Like, it's so. Surely you just add to it. Surely you just be like, we got Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent. I don't understand at all. Why not? Especially with the state of the Premier League and we're just about to win it, and you go, why don't we add to these lot and get the last 2-3 years out of them in regards to Van Dijk and Salah, and then go from there? Yeah. I didn't think Liverpool would fall off because of those three. I said this about Slot. As much as I wanted to see them fall off, I said, let's say Slot is bang average manager, which he's turned out not to be, but let's say he's bang average. If you have Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk, and Salah, you have a shot. Just because you have 4 players of quality of that on the pitch. That's why when people saying outside the top, no, they'll finish top 4 without that. I personally had them 3rd at the start of the season. More so, I didn't know too much about Slot. It was about the caliber of players they've had. Because you know what they're going to give you. And then you add in the rest. You add in a Robertson, Kanate, etc., etc. McAllister, we know what he gives you. Obviously, Gravenberch has been very good. But Ajota's, even though he's fallen off since he's come back from injury, he's going to give you something. So that's why. It's very tough finding dependable players. Some people really underestimate that.
But this is the thing. We live in an era where it's rare to see consistency from players. Yeah. You don't see
them. Them man are consistent. Them mannequins, whether you rate them or not, them mannequins, Van Dijk.
They're their most consistent players.
Yeah. Them man
in terms of output, even if not for performance. Yeah. Like they're the most consistent in terms of producing a high level.
Yeah, that's what don't make no sense to me. When people are like, "Oh yeah, it's a good thing to get rid of them." No, you want to add to them because it's even if let's say you get someone who's better than Trent, does he give you the consistency of Trent? If you get someone the level of Van Dijk, does he give you the consistency? Let's not underestimate that. Yes, you can play well for 1 game here and there, or you play good 2, 3, 4 games. Can you play well 9 out of 10 games?
Facts.
15 out of 18 games when the pressure's on. Because when you're at Liverpool, you're under the spotlight. Especially if you're replacing Trent. Imagine Van Dijk leaves and they sign a centre-back. How much scrutiny is that centre-back?
This is what I'm trying to say. Those are like that's the big shoes to fill, a big shadow to step into, bro. So yeah. Don't worry, guys. No matter what happens, we will be there. Do you know what I'm saying? We will be there. Like this is the beauty.
We will be there. This will be documented. It will be live stream, people.
100%. Do you know what I'm saying?
People talking about Salah being Liverpool's, arguably their greatest ever player, and you gotta go replace that. All right. Even if let's say they go get Kudus or Bowen or an Embremo, 3 players I rate. And I think they're very good players and would be good signings for them. You know how much pressure they're under? Oh well, he only got 20 goals this season. Salah would have got 30.
Yeah.
You gonna hear stuff like that. Man scored 20 goals and people gonna be like, well, we didn't win the league. And if we had Salah scores 10 more and gets 5 more assists, we win the league.
Yeah.
We might win the Champions League. Oh well, Van Dijk, Holson, who everyone's been talking about. Well, he performed well, but we conceded 10 more goals. Without Van Dijk, we don't concede those 10 goals. So yeah. It's not looking good for him, man. It's not.
And trust me, Trent gone, Van Dijk to PSG potentially, and Salah still without a contract. Bro, this is what I mean, bro. You'll get to the point where if VVD leaves, they'll probably be ended up. They'll probably be forced to kind of just close their eyes and give Salah whatever he wants, bro.
It might be that. Salah might look at it and go, I'm all that's left.
Yeah.
You have to give me the deal.
You have to give me the madness, bro, because he probably want like 400k or something like that.
That's complete. It'd be like, give me Van Dijk and Trent's money.
Yeah.
He might be on that.
Yeah, but that's what his agent would be on. His agent would be like, well, their man are gone. There's money there. Don't lie. You know them.
Don't lie. Give me the money.
It's that. No, I mean, it's like, don't lie, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Man, check transfer marks, blood. Man knows. Man knows. You know what I mean?
Give me the bread. Yeah.
Could be one of them ones, bro. But do you know what I mean? One thing about Liverpool, they're good at saving some bread. So maybe they won't. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mickey, though, if those three all leave, the conversation is going to be crazy. Because it's like FSG are putting themselves under immense pressure to replace those three if they do all indeed leave. And then it just dispels, like, it lets anyone who's had any form of faith in FSG, how do you have faith after that? Even if 2 of the 3 of them leave, how do you still believe? Yeah, and the premium prices as well. That's a valid point because people know, all right, you just let Trent go. All right, you on the right back. Let's add an extra 15, 20 million on it or whatever the case may be. It's going to be interesting, man.
I hear it, man. Hey, you look, run up the chat. Run up the likes in the chat, people. Big up everyone inside here. You know what time it is. People keep talking about Yildiz, bro. That's not happening, bro. Like, Juventus are never selling this youth, blood. Do you know what I mean? It's way too early, blood. I swear he ain't even been there that long. And he would cost a stupid amount of money. So that's never happening. I'm seeing United have been linked with him. Man saw Tyler Dibling links, and I also saw Trincao links today. Do you know what I'm saying? But Trincao and Tyler Dibling look way more likely to happen, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think Man United would be interested in putting down the kind of money it would take to get Yildiz in the first place, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so we're looking at Dibling or Trincao, blood. That's what we're looking at.
You like Trincao? I
like Trincao, but I'm kind of the school of thought that we shouldn't buy anyone from Sporting.
Okay, go on. Thoughts on that? Be interested, guy, because you're not trying to go down the route of signing former.
I don't want to recruit for the manager. I want to recruit for the club. And my thing is, if we didn't have Ruben Amorim, would we be looking at Trincao? Probably not. You know that one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't be looking at Trincao if we didn't sign Ruben Amorim. And I think Trincao was at Wolves before. So it's one of them ones where
he was at Wolves. He was there on loan.
But this is what I'm saying, and then he ended up going back to Portugal. So no, that means, I could be wrong, but that means no one else in the Premier League wanted him. Do you know what I mean? And if no one else in the Prem wanted him, then they obviously looked at it as, like, he's not good enough for the Premier League. So then I think in turn he shouldn't be good enough for us.
That's fair. Do you know what I mean? I don't know too much about him because I don't remember him too tough at Wolves like that. And obviously with Dibling, we spoke about Dibling's quality. We know this.
Dibling is quality, and he's not going to be that expensive, bro. Like, listen, their man can posture and say that they want 40 million, 50 million, brother. Their man are getting relegated, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So hold a little 35 million and shut your mouth, bro. You get it?
I think
this is what it is for me.
Nah, trust me. I'm a fan of Dibling, and that's what you have to do if he does indeed get relegated. Negotiate from a position of power. We just spoke there about Trent with Real Madrid. You have to use that as well. You don't want to play in the Championship. He's been linked to us. I see him get linked to Spurs. I see him get linked to Chelsea.
Bro, apparently, like 4 clubs have inquired about Tyler Dibling because he's mad young, bro. Like, man was playing for the England under-19s, you know, and he's a Premier League starting player.
Yeah, he's quality, man. He really is.
Like, under-19s, bro. Like even though that under-21 is stacked, that under-21s team, bro. The fact that he's starting in the Prem and he's playing in the under-19s for England is mental.
Yeah, I'm looking here because this is in the Premier League, like, this season is his first legit season to start because he only played 1 game in the Championship for Southampton the season before. So the numbers is crazy. 100, in regards to his how he's accelerated. It's been mad.
That's what I mean. And Chris Wheeler's talking about Wilcox's relationship with Dibling's family. Bro, I honestly think that because of the Wilcox thing, Dibling is a very, very realistic signing, bro. I do, man. That Wilcox relationship comes in clutch, man. Especially when it's a kid that young. Parents as well. Him having the relationship with the parents will mean something, because when you've got a young son, do you know what I mean, that's playing football, you want to send him somewhere with someone that you trust, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because football is a ruthless game. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
like, yeah, you want it to, like, yeah, you want him to be looked after 100%. Because I remember this in regards to, and I'm hoping that he's over. Because when he was at Chelsea, they said that he went back because of homesickness. So I'm hoping he's over that.
He didn't settle.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's over that. But that ties into what you're saying there about having someone there to look after you and having someone there to look out for you, type of thing. So that can help with homesickness of being comfortable. So I certainly hope so, because he was at Southampton. So yeah,
I hear it. So it is what it is. And people using the comparisons of Vitinha, to Trincao, bro, you need to understand, when it comes to football, it's one of them things where the positions you play actually matter also. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Vitinha's like 5'6" or something like that, and he's a CM. He was never gonna, you get me? In the Premier League, it was always gonna be, I mean, it was never gonna be easy for him anyway. And also, you have to look at the timing of those things. Someone like a Trincao, it's a different thing. I think Trincao's a good player. Do you know what I'm saying? But he would not be my first choice at all, blood. Like he wouldn't be. Do you know what I mean? If we got him, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just be like, don't know, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a good player, but bro, I'll rather take somebody that's Premier League proven, and I know what I'm gonna get, bro.
No, that's fair. 100%. You want to go prem proven helps. This is why a Dibling or Semenyo makes more sense because of where we're trying to go to. We're just trying to improve.
What I'm saying. In an ideal situation, you would want to sign both of those players, because Dibling, between Dibling and Semenyo, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
run me both.
You would want to be trying to sign both of them, bro. Because if it looks like, if we're gonna lose, Sancho, Anthony, and Rashford, you can definitely bring in 2 10s if you're gonna lose three man.
Yeah, because we're losing Rashford. I forgot about that. I actually forgot, because these men are out on loan. I actually forgot that they're classed as losses and we still not replace Sancho.
Yeah.
So Sancho, Rashford, and Anthony. So, makes sense. A lot of wages as well. A lot of wages.
So it's not beyond the realms of possibility that we can get them both.
Yeah. Nah, 100%. I'm with you on that, fam. I'm fully with you on that.
So yeah, we need to be looking at that, guys. So I'm just,
because that squad is short. We need to add to it. We do. Whether it's Dibling and Semenyo, or it's 2 other players, or one of those players and another. Additions. We're talking about rebuild for Liverpool. We are in a very, very similar boat in regards we need to improve. 100%.
Yeah, our thing though is I don't know. Like, our thing's a bit different to Liverpool's in a sense. Like, I think there's going to be more people leaving Man United than Liverpool. Do you know what I'm saying? And also, I wouldn't say that we're losing any key players. Like, the guys that we're losing are guys that weren't really contributing to us, if that makes sense.
I hear that.
Liverpool are potentially losing 3 of their biggest contributors, which changes the whole complexion of everything.
Yeah. The thing is, the issue with us is that I don't rate these men so much is that we don't have key players. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't have key players like that, like you impact us like that. We really don't, because they're that bad. Our attack is shocking. For example, when we talk offensively, midfield, like, we are just so light. We're light now, and we're talking about players leaving in regards to the loan players and the players on free contracts. That's 5, 6, 7 players. It's like, we got to add. We have to. And I'm not saying go sign 7, 8, 9 players, but if you sign 4 or 5 youth players, and then that's how you get 8, 9, 10 players in. That's what needs to be done. And you've seen that. You've seen the impact of Heaven already. You add in a Collier, you add in a Cheeto. Add one more. That's 4. Add in one more. Whether it's a wing back, for example.
I hear it, man.
And then we go from there, type of thing. With, let's say we get 2 10s. There's talks of a goalkeeper, for example. Our midfield is central midfield is super light. It's literally, you want to class Bruno cool, even though he's not a traditional one, but let's say it's Bruno Agate. Let's say Cass and Eriksson leave. It leaves Bruno and Agate and Collier. That's it. We got 3 central midfielders, one of them being a youngster. So you got to add at least 2 there. And then you have 5, and then it's like, all right.
I hear it.
Like, I'm just like, hey, do the business. It can be done, but it's like it's all about smart recruitment, and that's one thing they've done really well. Like when you look at Dorgu, when you look at Heaven, Agate as his users, big fan of Maz. He surprised me. Same with Delit as well. I go, yeah. They talk like, you need experience in this team. No, we just need quality. We just need quality added to this team. That's what I'd say.
No, I think we do need quality added to this team, but we also need depth, and we need a bit more consistency as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and I don't think that's tough to find with better than these lot. Because
but this is the beauty of it, Flawless, bro. Like, there's so many players that can leave, yeah, and there's so many players that we could bring in that would make us better. I feel like even though it's gonna be a big kind of clear out, that's the positive. Like, we're not looking for. Yes, we're not out 100%. There saying, you know what, like, we're in the market for players, but they have to be better than we've already got. Like, there's loads of players out there that improve us. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think this scouting and this recruitment situation is as difficult as other situations, like Liverpool's, for instance. When you're losing a Trent and you're losing a Van Dijk and you're potentially losing a Salah, you have to be very, very very strategic, because these are big boots to fill, bro. Like Man United, like Rashford's boots are not big boots to fill. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's not tough whatsoever. And it doesn't have to be expensive. As Dorgu and Heaven have shown in January. They are what? 26 million between them. Maz was 12. So you've signed 3 players there. If they were starting for us next season, I go, all right, cool. Not really an issue like that.
Facts. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
and that's what's that? 38 million under 40.
No, facts, bro. And guys, and like even the Tyler Dibling situation, yeah. Like now we're being linked to Trincao as well, yeah. At least profile-wise, you're seeing 2 players that are kind of similar. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
and I've been crying out for this.
Yeah, so it tells you that the manager wants a certain profile in it, because they're both like technical, left-footed, kind of intricate players. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, whether it is Dibling or it's Trincao, obviously we've got like a couple Portuguese players at Manchester United, but also with Tyler Dibling being English and him being highly sought after, I think United will prioritize Tyler Dibling, and maybe Trincao will be the guy that they go to, yeah, if they can't get Tyler for whatever reason, bro.
Yeah, because Trincao 20. I was looking at Trincao 25. Trincao 25.
Go. And Tyler's what, 17?
Yeah, he is 19.
Oh, 19 now.
Yeah, he's 19. Yeah. He just turned 19. He turned 19 in February.
Oh shit!
Only last month. No.
There you go then.
And then Semenyo's 25 as well. So like, to me, you buy from within because of what we're trying to do. You made the point there, Rants, about us not trying to replace the top players. We're trying to improve in the Premier League. If you can go get players from within the Premier League, go buy. Of course, if a Maserati comes available, a Delit, for example, you take advantage of that. You take advantage of the free transfer market as well if certain players become available. But to me, a Dibling and a Semenyo are no-brainers. A Cunha at the right price to me is a no-brainer. Go buy from the rest to build us up. To me, because again, we're losing a lot of money and wages, which is a good thing. We're losing a lot of players, which is also a good thing, because I've had it up to here with these men. We're 13th for a reason. We've been lower league at the table for the vast majority of the season for a reason. So I'm with it. Give this manager a fighting chance. Give him a fighting chance. Give him an actual good opportunity to and a fair opportunity to succeed. And then we see what's what next season. Because that's it. Yeah, man, improving.
Yeah, trust me, it does. It reduces the risk of failure, because you're bringing in a player that's already played at this level, and you know he's got what it takes, and you would assume if he's playing with better players, it will bring him up a level.
Absolutely. Of course. That's why I'd have no doubt. Let's say we go get Cunha, I have no doubt he'd be successful here. Same with Dibling, same with Semenyo, same with other players you bring in. Let's say a Belieber from Brighton, even though that's unrealistic and it'd be an arm and a leg, but players like that. I was pointing out the better players. And if you go get a Kirkers, even though you weren't signing because we got a wing back, but you lot understand my overall point in regards to it.
Yeah.
And striker wise. And then if you want to go and get an Osherman or you want to go get a goalkeeper from outside the league, cool. Who you go get, I don't know. I'm just liking the fact that Onana's being linked with a move away and Hoyland's being linked with a move away. Love that.
Bro, talk about Onana, bro. Man
Love
seeing
that.
Saudi links, bro. Listen, this is a great time to be alive. Man are tweeting saying that United have identified a goalkeeper as a key position, that we need to make an acquisition. And that, bro, that is music to my ears, bro, because like, brother, like we'll learn a lot about what this club are on, by where Onana is next season, bro. I'll be real, because this guy is diabolical, bro. Like he is, in terms of flops, he's up there with Rasmus Højlund,
Facts. 100% for what he was brought in to do, absolutely, yes. And what he's cost us, yes.
Yeah.
He's cost us conceding goals the same way Højlund's cost us in not scoring goals. And he adds to the defense. He's always due a mistake. Like I already know in this next 3-4 games, because he's not made a mistake in a while, he's going to make one. Whether it cost us in the tie in the Europa League or it cost us points in the Premier League, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah, I've had enough of Onana, so I'm glad we've identified that because it is a key area. I say this spine.
Yeah.
Spine of the team is key. You goalkeeper, your back three, your two midfielders, your 10s, your strikers. Yes, wing backs are important, of course. But that spine has to be improved. We need to, 4 of the players have to be down the middle of the team. 100%. I'm saying when you look at your goalkeeper, midfielder, 10, striker, and that's excluding, you mentioned depth, squad players. That's not even including those. But 4 of the signings have to be that. Have to be. You can get a youngster to play at right wing back for the time being. We don't have to get everything in the summer. It's
bro, Ahmad will play there. I think Ahmad's staying at right wing back anyway.
I like that.
You know what I mean? I think that we're gonna bring in. If we got Ahmad and Dogu as wing backs, and then we're bringing in like a Semenyo or something like that to replace Garnacho on the right hand side. That all of a sudden, his pace and his strength. Do you know what I mean? And then we get like a good, quick striker that's strong as well, like a Mateta or Osimhen. All of a sudden, our attack, you're attacking with. Imagine you're attacking with Dogu, Ahmad, Zirkzee, Semenyo, and Osimhen or something like that. All of a sudden, that front 5 is OP, blood. Like when you're catching teams in transition, and them 5 are running up on teams, bro. All of a sudden, that front 5 is looking hella dangerous. Like every team in most of the big teams in the league, they build up in a 3-2-5 anyway. If that's all 5, it changes the whole
running man down.
Bro, the whole dynamic of this team is different, bro. Yeah. If that's Osimhen or Mateta. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't lie, it's looking more likely, bro. Even people talking about Cunha, but bro, this manager, let's just say that his relations with the Brazilians are not going so well. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't really see a Cunha joining Manchester United, having seen Anthony and Casemiro's fate, even though Casemiro has seemed to kind of have a little bit of a redemption arc, but it's going to be short-lived. In the summer, he'll still move on.
He'll probably be moved on. So Cunha, I'd love to see Cunha come in, but if it's Semenyo, either or, like just one of them, I keep saying this, we need some directness, some pace, some tenacity, some like dribbling. You said there about catching teams like on the break, catching teams in transition, or even if we're dominating the ball, movement, some intent, directness. Semenyo and Ahmad on one side, and then you got Dogu on the other side as well. And then if it is a Zirkzee, if it is a Osherman, this is what
that is. It's that powder in the end, bro. That attack is crazy. You know them ones, especially even Semenyo. Like I can't lie, bro. If Semenyo could have even been a Kudus, blood, obviously we're not going to spend that money, but bro, you know them right there.
You see what we're saying? How we're mentioning profiles.
Yeah, we're mentioning profiles. Do you know what I mean? Technical players, technical but strong and physical as well. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. Yeah, bro. Like that. When you understand how the actual tactics break down and how important the wing backs are, and the fact that they make up the front 5. When you look at Dogu and Ahmad as the wing backs, then it changes everything. If we sort out the right 10 and the striker, you know, those are five very attacking players, 5 very strong players. You've got bits of everything. You've got skill there. You've got good close control. You've got pace there. You've got strength there. You've also got height there. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's running because even Dorgu's over 6 foot. Ahmad's the only one that'll be under 6 foot out of that front 5.
We added some height to the team there still. Yeah, because Semenyo's 6 foot plus, Dorgu's 6 foot plus. Zirkzee would be as well. I'm sure Osherman's is. Yeah,
Osherman's like 6'2" or something, and Mateta's 6'4", blood. So if it's Mateta and instead we've added mad height, you've added mad strength, and you've added mad pace. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's pounded, yeah. Osherman's 6'1". Jeez, he's saying
that's
6'1",
what I'm saying,
6 foot
bro.
plus, 6 foot plus all across.
It's crazy. So you've added height, pace, and strength.
We can already defend. We blow teams away in the transition. We catch the ball back. You add a midfielder who can pass into that.
Yes.
Either one who's press resistant, who can get the ball and carry it, or someone who can out his feet round the corner quick. Jeez, I'm with it.
That's what I'm saying. I seen this year, and I don't believe this shit coming out of France, to be honest, bro.
You think it's like the Sancho thing with Chelsea?
Not only do I think it's the Sancho thing with Chelsea, but it's like, man are saying that like they expected more from the player, bro. The Brez like the top scorer, bro. Do you see what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying?
I've not been following. That makes no sense though. Because there's more to that story. Definitely, there's no way he's the top scorer, and people are saying we want more. There's no way. Hopefully that's true. JB.
So man's not even. So I'm not even trying to hear that, bro. I don't think it's anything to do with like they expected more from him. Allow it, bro. It's not they expected more from him. If anything's happened, then it's something off the pitch, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's got nothing to do with. It's got nothing to do with his performances on the pitch or anything like that. So, yeah, man, it is what it is, bro. Like, man are saying, like him and De Zerbi might have fallen out. They might have. Do you know what I mean? Like, De Zerbi's a very passionate manager. You know them ones, and it's one of them ones where if De Zerbi don't get exactly what he wants, I could see them falling out, bro. Because you know what I'm saying. Mason's a very calm, like nonchalant kind of figure. Do you know what I'm saying? And De Zerbi's very passionate and fiery and stuff like that. And I could easily see a world where clash of personalities. Do you know what I'm saying? Where the manager wants him to be super like passionate, super animated, run around and do all these things. And Mason just wants to play ball, bro. Just put his foot on the ball and play in it. So I could 100% see where there's a breakdown maybe there. But in terms of his performances on the pitch, I don't think they can be questioned, bro, when you look at what man's doing. Do you know what I'm saying? He said, there you go. De Zerbi said he doesn't like his work rate.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
His teams very much. Like he's very particular with what he wants. He's very strict with what he wants. So it makes sense. But
there you go. Again, so it's a style thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And Mason's not going to be the kind of player that's going to turn into an absolute workhorse, because that's just not his game, bro. And he shouldn't have to turn into that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them ones, like, he can easily go somewhere and he can go somewhere where he's appreciated for his skill set. Like, there's no problem, bro. Like, in Europe, he'll be one of the most sought after players, bro. Like,
so he'll get a move because
they're getting at least 50 million for him, bro.
He's super talented, and it's what you want from your attacking players. Or we speak about this all the time, in particular system-based games. Certain managers want set things, and if you're not giving that, even if you're giving output, all right, cool. Clearly, maybe this is just me guessing. De Zerbi say, "Hey, I'll take 5 to 10 less goals if you're giving me off the ball what I want." So that's where it stems from, type of thing, which I get to an extent.
I get it, but at the end of the day, bro, like, if you didn't know what kind of player Mason Greenwood was, that's on you, my brother. You know them way there, bro. Like, that's what Y Scouts for. You know
comes back again to recruitment.
It comes back to recruitment, bro. Like, you thought that Mason Greenwood was you was gonna sign him and he was gonna turn into flipping
running the channels and things like that.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. He's gonna turn into like doing the Alanga thing, like up and down and that. No, that's not gonna happen.
Alanga.
So yeah, shout him out though. Man said hey, membership for 4 months, said all 11 of these could be gone. I don't think there's a chance that Shaw gets moved on this window. Do you know what I mean? I forgot about Malacia. He's definitely gone.
Yeah, Malacia will get moved on. 100%.
When I was doing the breakdown of the players that could leave, we forgot about Malacia completely. So Rashford 1, Cass 2, Anthony 3, Sancho 4, Eriksen 5, Lindelof 6, Malacia 7, Evans 8, Heaton 9, Onana 10, bro. That's 10 man, you know, at least.
See, this is what I'm saying.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Players leave, and that's not out of the. All right, let's take Shaw out of it. The rest of them
I did take Shaw out of it.
Yeah,
so
take Shaw out of it. My bad. The legit. That's legit.
And Rasmus as well could be 11, bro, because we could be getting rid of Rasmus Højlund and bringing in another striker. Fact.
A whole team.
Yeah, bro, 11 man, bro. That'd be an amazing summer if we can get rid of 11 man, yeah, and even bring in 6. You know what I mean? I'll be happy. 6, 7, and out of the 6, 7, 2 of them could just be young G's, like the profile of like an Aiden Heaven that are coming into the team, but they're not coming into play right now.
Yeah, they're coming in to be a part of the depth, and then you add in not only bringing in a couple of young G's who you signing from other youth academies, you're using Carrington as well, and bringing players through as well. Why not?
Facts. And I like what Cass offers, but Jim and that won't like their wages.
Yeah.
So unless he's willing to take a pay cut, which he probably is, to be fair.
Yeah, Cass is chilled. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cass, he don't need the money.
Yeah, Cass is chilled, and I actually think he's done well in this period. Considering talk about the system don't suit him. It's not ideal for him whatsoever, and he's still shown. Put it this way, people: if he was playing bad, that's all you'd hear about. Because people are waiting, especially rival fans, to crash on Casemiro. The amount of times I had to defend him during his Manchester United stint, people are waiting. So the fact that people are being quiet, that tells you all you need to know. So when I was talking to Northside and he was talking about it all going wrong with Arsenal, and I said, "Have people told you that you was right?" And he's going, "No, I just get less abuse." That's how I know I'm.
That's exactly what happens. You get less abuse. That's how you know that you're on the right path, bro. You know them way there. Or like literally like you said, man, just see old videos floating about on the internet. You know them way there. That's what it is. Man ain't gonna get no apologies on that. So it's interesting, bro. And this comment here, man said I don't think Zirkzee's out the wood yet with Amorim. I actually won't be surprised if he still sells him. He won't sell him, bro. I'll be honest. Like I don't think he's out the woods with the manager in the sense that I don't think this manager, like he's this manager's first choice in terms of his style, But he's forced his way not only into the team, but he's forced his way into the appreciation of the fans now, bro. They're singing this player's name every single game, bro.
He's playing well.
Yeah, I just don't think there's a way that this manager could sell him now. You know
with the amount of players who are leaving, he's low down.
Yeah, with the amount of players that are leaving, and also the fact that he was an Ineos signing anyway, and you can't look at the manager couldn't look at Ineos and tell them that he was a bad signing based on what he's doing. Like it wouldn't make no sense that he would have to justify. He would have to justify the sale of this player, bro, and he can't justify it right now because he's been one of our better players. So that sale cannot be justified. But I do agree that he only got the amount of minutes that he got from this manager because the manager was almost forced to play him.
It's the Casemiro situation with injuries and
all over again, isn't it? Literally the Casemiro situation.
And you know what? That's what happens sometimes. Football is just opportunity where a player gets injured and you get your spot and then boom, you get a run. With everyone fit, does Zirkzee have this remontada which he had? Probably not. Same with Casemiro, probably not. But they took their opportunities because Zirkzee added in. The one thing about Zirkzee, forget. I know he's got all the offensive tools. Can pick up the ball, can mega man dribble and all that. Work rate. I think it was in the Fulham game. It was the Fulham game when he went to extra time. I was up and down, box to box, picking up the ball in his own half, dribbling past. I was like, all right, cool.
I hear it. Shout out Abdi Aziz, man, as well. Big up for dropping the memberships in the chat. Bro, I hear everything you're saying about this manager. I completely agree with everything you said. However, it's one of them things where his rigidness and his lack of willingness to change was my biggest problem with this manager. And it seems like slowly he's being forced to adapt. You know them ones. He's being forced to, bro. Like he was saying flat out, I'm just not playing Casemiro And now it's like, oh, like I'm learning how to use the players. Like even the Garnacho, switching Garnacho to the right-hand side and all that. It's like he's learning. He's just learning mad slow, blood.
Yeah, he's learning because we got to understand is he's not the finished article as a manager. And yes, you need to learn quicker. Yes, you need to figure things out quicker because you're at Manchester United. But I hear everything he was saying there. But results also changed that, and he's managed to pick up results. And forget people say, oh, it's poor opposition. We've been struggling against poor opposition all season long. So, and these next 5 games are going to tell us a lot. Look at our next 5 with the 2 Lyon games, the Manchester Derby, Forest, Newcastle. Yeah, we running a gauntlet.
100%.
And sometimes humble, he has been humble. Sometimes you need that.
Yeah. Bro, this league has definitely humbled him. There's no two ways about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, trust me. Proper humbled him, bro. And you know what? We're here for it, guys, man. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter why. You know what I mean? Sometimes in life, it doesn't matter why he's doing it. As long as he's doing it. You get me?
Forget the reasons, forget why are you getting results, are we getting before? And we have, again, the manager still have levels to go. Yes, but I was saying that. Stop doing the foolishness because I know you can perform better because I hear you talk about it. I hear you talk about all our issues in press conferences, but then not address it. But I hear you mention it verbatim, this player can't do this. But then you'll play that player in that system, which exposes those flaws. Or this player is not very good at this, but he's good at that. But then you put him in a situation to fail. He's turned it around. Around.
That's it.
And big up AW as well, man. Big up my guy AW.
That's it. And big up everyone inside. Make sure you run up these lights. 500 target, man. Did I watch Baller League? I did actually, you know. It was on mad late, bro. Like, didn't finish till like 10:30. I felt sorry for the guys in the last game because my guy Kurt was playing in the last game.
You knew a couple of the players playing.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. You would have seen him playing in my futsal. You would have seen you would have seen Kurt playing in my futsal team, innit? Like he was on the last team, bro. They didn't go out onto the court till after 10 o'clock. Imagine because bro, the first game was at 5:30. Imagine don't go onto the court till 10 o'clock. You're tired, bro, and you're hungry as well, blood. Like who plays at 10 at night? You know them way there. Like it's like that's crazy to me. I can't even lie. So I felt sorry for the teams that are going in late. And also, if you're the last team there, bro, certain man are leaving home, going home to get the last train and that. So you're playing in an empty thing compared to the man them that was playing at like 7. You know,
maybe start a bit earlier if you're gonna have it that long. But I did enjoy it though. I thought it was good. I watched not all of it. I watched most of it. I enjoyed watching it. I thought, this is a good format. Like the coverage.
My honest feedback on it is, I don't know, because I've got a background in small-sided football, like futsal and stuff like that. I think that the rules are too overcomplicated. I think there's too much going on. Like I always say, guys, you know, like when you go to a restaurant, if there's too much food on the menu, you just end up ordering the burger. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's like there's too much shit going on.
The menu,
like all these game breakers and 1v1s and 2v2s and 3v3s and no corners and all these other things. I like the no corner kick thing, but I don't think it should be a penalty. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, makes sense.
I don't think it should be a penalty. I like the no corners though, because it's like it makes the game end to end. Do you know what I'm saying? So I do like the no corners because it's like the ball goes out, cool, goalkeeper grabs another ball and then we go again. So it's the game's like
Keeps
that.
It quicker.
So I do like the no corners thing, but I don't think it should be a penalty. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't like I don't like all the extra shit that just doesn't make sense. I think it disrupts the flow of the game as well, bro. I think games like that, to make them exciting, they just need to be high tempo. That's why basketball is amazing, because end to end all the time, and it's such a high, and there's a shot clock. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what makes it fun. Like for me, the court's way too big for a 6-a-side. That's like a 9-a-side.
Are you saying they got to cover too much ground type of thing?
It's massive, bro. Like you can see man are tired when they're doing the 1v1s. Yeah, like they're doing the 1v1s, bro. The pitch is so big. Like after you defend once and attack once, you're blowing. Like you're nuts. You're gone, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Get fit.
and it affects the quality, bro. It does affect the quality of the game, bro. If the court was way smaller, the quality would be way better, bro. It's just like when we watch women's football, yeah, and we see them playing on the same size pitch as men with the same size of goals, and the women are getting fucking lobbed from 45 yards, blood, like, and the balls bounce twice, like, bro, like, it affects the quality of the game, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They should be in smaller goals because they're smaller than us. Do you know what I'm saying? When I start seeing 6'5" chicks in goal, yeah, then I might change my mind. Do you know what I mean? But when I'm seeing little 5'6" gal in goal, yeah, getting bruv, and then the same goal as Courtois, it don't make no sense.
Yeah, I get that. I did enjoy it. I mean, I did from just a spectacle perspective as I was watching. Shout out to Saeed because he was doing a watch along, so I was watching his watch along as I was doing other bits and pieces. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I was like, yeah, man, I love this type of thing. Like, I can't wait for. Like I say, in the content creator space, footballing wise, like I said, someone gonna create something over here that everyone can get involved in. I look forward to seeing that. Someone gonna go, hey, it's a gold man with all the yourself and other side, etc. Like, it's gonna happen. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it on the whole, though. I enjoyed the quality of the football because I prefer small-sided games. You have to be more technical, and the players that weren't technical, you could see the difference between the guys that play small-sided football, yeah, like Kurt and my guy Camilo and that, and compared to the other guys that are blatantly 11-a-side players. You can see it because they don't have the touch, they don't have the creativity. There's loads of things they don't have. You can tell a small-sided football player from an 11-a-side player. Like the 11-a-side player stood out like a sore thumb yesterday.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, especially when my guy Sachs back from internationals, you'll see what he does on there. It's gonna be madness. Do you know what I'm saying?
Is it a one-off or is it like a weekly thing?
No, it's every week.
Every week. Okay, let's go. Yeah. All right, cool. Now I'm gonna check it out. I'm tuning.
All right, Pete scored a mad goal. That was funny. The goal in the celebration killed me. But the thing is, PK is 11-a-side player, but it's like he's got that. He's P&P in it, bro. And it's a massive pitch, bro. Do you know what I mean? So once he picks up the ball and he starts moving, he can do the P&P little drop the shoulder and that. Do you know what I'm saying? But the fives players, the actual fives players and the futsal players, you'll see in it. Like,
yeah, they go have a field day.
Do you know what I'm saying? Them man are different. So yeah, Montel was playing, bro. Montel played on Kurt's team, and when it was the 1v1, he was defending so well because he's an 11-a-side player. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is what I mean. But when it comes to the little intricate play and the moving of the ball and stuff like that, the quality, you could see the difference in quality between the small-sided players and the 11-a-siders. And SDS had Camilo and my boy Diddy as well, David, like, and them two are small-sided specialists, bro, and they absolutely cooked.
I watched that game.
They cooked, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They absolutely cooked because they're small-sided ballers, bro. So it's just one of those things. When you've got small-sided players, they will absolutely boss it. But again, the small-sided players don't tend to have the engines of the 11-a-side players. So you got a lot of the 11-a-side players that could run a lot, but they weren't as good on the ball and they kept turning it over. And on a pitch that big, possession is so important because you want to do less running, bro. Like every time you're turning the ball over, you're having to get back and
keep the ball.
The pitch is way too big. I think it ruins the quality overall because it's too much running to do. You want to see quality on the ball. And when players are fresher, that's where you see the quality. You know what I'm saying? So I think that they could do better with the size of the pitch. I don't know who decided to play 6-a-side on a pitch that looks like a 9-a-side pitch that could easily potentially even be an 11-a-side pitch. I think it's massive, bro. Like, I can't lie. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. That's at least a 9-a-side pitch, and the goals are big as well, bro. Those look like 11-a-side goals. Do you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Look, 11-a-side goals, like in a 6-a-side. Like, I think there's so many things wrong with it, but it's got potential. 100% in it. Like,
and I like the fact Sky picked up as well. I love that it's getting so much coverage.
Yeah, man, 100%. And like, I know so many players that were there because obviously I was involved in the futsal, and so a lot of guys that played for me in futsal, all the 11s were there, bro. And there was at least 10 to 15 players that had played for me at some point. or I know through the circuit that I was already playing on. Do you know what I mean? And yes, Camilo was at hashtag and he left, but he played for me. Him and Sack played for me at Helvetia, and Sack played at GB as well. So yeah, man, it's one of them ones. I like it, innit? I do like it. I like the concept. I think a lot of things could be tweaked. I don't know who was responsible for organizing and the rules and stuff. I think they could have. Yeah, I think they could have spoken to some more people about some of these rules. I think less is more, especially when you're introducing the audience to small-sided football and a new way of seeing football. The worst thing you can do is give them 1,000 different fucking rules as well that no one understands. Just get them used to just seeing six-a-side and indoor football first. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when we was watching, I don't know if some of you lot are old enough to remember like the Masters football that used to come on Sky Sports when they were playing indoors.
I like Masters League. Masters League.
Yeah, it was just normal like indoor football, and we just thought, yo, this is wavy because it's indoor.
Yeah, Masters League was
ex-pros, and it was fun. It never had no stupid rules. It was just football, and we enjoyed it. Like all these 1v1s and fucking things, bro, they're stupid, bro. Like I'll be honest, like it's just not needed, innit? I don't think it adds. I don't necessarily adds to the excitement of the game. I think the game would still be exciting if it was just no corners, end to end, 6v6 on a proper 6v6 court where you can see skills and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So, and a smaller goal as well, because I can't lie. It looks like if you get near to the goal, you can't miss, bro. So it's just one of them ones, man. Like I think it's very good. But I think that there's some things they could have did better. But I'm happy to see them from the ends getting an opportunity to play on Sky Sports, bro. Because
I'm loving that. That's
there's too many men that I know, like from the bits that I've either coached or whatever. And these men are there, like they're just there, like on Sky Sports, like it's nothing. And I think it's incredible.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? Love it. That's what I'm at with it, man. Like I just love to see the coverage and man out there playing. And I know ball is there. I know there's others ball is there as well. I'm with it, man.
Yeah,
that's what I like. That's what I like the most about it, the coverage.
100%. And yeah, it started in Germany, and they kind of just brought it over here.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because at first I thought it was an original concept, but then I looked it up and I saw it wasn't, because I know they got the Kings League in Spain that PK was doing and stuff, and I thought it was just a copy of that kind of thing. Like, but apparently, yeah, it started in Germany, so it's decent. I'm a fan of it. Like, I'll probably start doing watch-alongs for it because I do enjoy it and I know loads of the players. Do you know what I'm saying? They did hit me up like to go down maybe a few weeks ago, but I can't lie, bro. I'm not going all the way to South. No, East Stevens, Copper Box. Allow it. No.
You should go one time, fam. You know what I'm
saying? But maybe I'll go like near the finals, depending on who's there.
One time. But the comments up right now, I know your supporters will want to see you there.
Yes, East London though, innit? Like, you know the ones there, man. In West, bro, it's all long, but we'll see, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? We'll see. Like towards the end of it, depending on who's in the finals and how they do it, do you know what I mean? I'll probably pass through to one of them. But as it stands, you get me? I'm enjoy watching it, and I'll probably start doing some watch-alongs, man, because I know you are enjoying it. So,
well, I hear that, man. 100%.
Yeah, man, it's lit, bruv. But yeah, man, big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. Make sure we run these lights up. Flawless, what you got coming up?
Yo, first and foremost, big up for having me. You lot just keep a lookout on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube, Sarcasm City TV playback as well. I believe I have gaming content coming up tonight. Obviously, it's Heat Warriors tonight because Jimmy's back in Miami. So I'll be doing a watch along for that, Miami Heat versus the Golden State Warriors. So that's going to be good. It's 11:30 p.m. It's supposed to start, so probably like 11:45. So like I said, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Sarcasm City TV, follow the playback. And then because it's international break, that's why my schedule's been like much more, it's been more sporadic and not as structured because I'm trying to come up with different things in regards to it. So you lot just keep a lookout on the channel. Big up for having me on as always, Rants.
Come on, G. You already know what time it is. Guys, who can be blessed with a raid, man?
Yeah, someone gonna be live.
Like who's live at the moment? You know what I mean? We're gonna see, man.
Someone gonna be live, 100%.
I'm saying, but no, big up everyone. Make sure we get these likes up as well. The target was 500 people.
Yo, run up that damn likes, you lot, man. What are we doing?
So let's get it up, man. You already know what time it is.
Right up there, damn lads. What are we doing?
So yeah, it's what it is, bro.
Right up there, damn lads. I'm sure someone's live who's...
Yeah, there's a few man live, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Oh shit. What? Nah, what? Lewis is doing a ranking, blood. Hey, yo. All right, cool. Say no more.
Redirect, yo,
blood. I'm there, bro. I'm in the chat. You know them ones there. Man are getting upset, bro. I swear down. After Saeed done the mad thing. You know them way there,
you, Faz, Saeed, yo, the fire starters, man, with that thing.
Bro, not even me. I didn't do nothing, bro. I don't know what I did.
And I say, no, you do it in particular, but I'm just saying the concept. I didn't expect it to blow up because I heard about the concept.
When I saw Saeed doing it, the first thing that went through my head is like, what's this guy doing? That was the first thing I thought. Do you know what I'm saying? I was like, what's he doing? Like, what's the need for it? You know the what? That was the first thing I thought. I was like, what's the need for it, bro? This is me personally. Yeah. I don't even want problems like that. I would have never done it off my own back. I thought it was mad unnecessary. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The one thing I would say, yeah, is that I don't think there's any football influencers that don't know where they stand with me, so I don't care. There's nothing I could say that would surprise anyone. So
you know
that's what I'm saying. If I don't mess with them, they know I don't. Yeah, you get me? So it's just not really that. And if I don't mess with them, I'm not afraid to say it either, because literally, like, what are you gonna do, bro? You're gonna make a video crying? Like, I'm not gonna watch it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make any difference. So it is what it is. That's what I mean. Man saying bare indirects from United view yesterday. Them man, bro, listen, they can indirect all they want, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hard to reach. You know them ones there. They got my brother's number. They can call him. Do you know what I mean? He can divert the phone call. It's not a problem. You know them ones. It's not a problem. Do you know what I mean? Man don't need to do the indirects. Man do the directs. Do you know what I'm saying? Straight like Pirlo, Brad, over the wall in the top corner, bro. Man, do you know what I'm saying? Like, man don't need to do the indirects. I'm not that kind of guy. So, like, literally, I said what I said.
Yeah, like you said, people know where you stand. I think people would have known that before even the rankings and everything going on. But salute to Saeed, Faz, and yourself, because it has made the international break much more interesting, man. Because I've seen hella reactions because of it. Because I seen it. It was on my timeline on Twitter before I seen the actual videos. I've seen people talk about, yo, it's right, it's wrong, how such and such here, and all this. And then obviously I watched bits and pieces of the video, not the full thing, because it was like nearly 4 hours long. But yeah. It's all mad. Yeah. It's all mad. It's all mad.
Trust me. And shout out Minna as well, because I rate her thing as well. Like,
yeah, she called me.
I didn't know that she had anything to do with that channel. You know them ones. I can't lie. I just see her stuff and I seen her on Saeed's thing, innit? I never knew she had anything to do with it, but it's one of them ones. Like, I rate her thing. You know them ones. So it's one of them ones. So yeah, like, it is what it is, bro. Like, if anyone's doing good in the space, then I'll hail them up directly. You know them ones.
Right.
So yeah, man, it's mad. Like, it just is what it is, man. But she's very good at what she does.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, just is what it is. Like, I seen on her Instagram that they was at some awards thing, and it's like, bro, I know all them things I bought and paid for already, blood. You know them ones. So like, them awards don't mean anything. I still haven't ordered my YouTube plaque. Like, I don't care. This is the reality.
Okay. Trust me.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. So I'm not good. Like, no one can pay me to care. Like, the only thing I care about is here, right here, my community. Yeah, anything outside of this, bruv, them man could all kiss my ass, bro. Like, that's the reality. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not fussed. So, like, big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys in a bit.